Hello, Internet, and welcome to Aeos. Thanks for joining us on
Dang
this
it, I should have
lovely
put a big question mark on the
question
logo.
mark.
I'm going to
Yeah,
make one.
you can fix it. Be prepared for that. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Sorry we're so late today. Unfortunately, we're missing a Barry. If you've seen Barry, please call us because we don't know where he is. I think he probably just slept in. And Barry, if you're out there watching us, hope everything's okay. But show must go on. And we decided we're going to do a little one shot here today. LB is going to be running a one shot for us as Koza in this wonderful world we created. I think she'll set the stage for that a little bit more. Some more of that to follow. You just saw our video with all the shows that we do here on GGK. We have lots of shows that we do throughout the week. Our next one after this one will be on Thursday. That will be Wild Space at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. It's another D&D 5th edition game that our GM sometimes shows up for. We will be there, so come join us. For the rest of our schedule, look below us on if you're watching us live on Twitch. It's all laid out there for you to come and join and hang out and all that good stuff. I think that's it. Does anybody have anything they want to plug or promote before we get started, before I turn it over? No? All right, well, LB, take it away.
Hello, I'm LB Hack 'em Up, but I'm gonna be playing Koza today. I guess. Yeah, I'm playing a lot of things today. So we decided that this scene is going to take place the night before Curiosity was kidnapped. We are in the tavern or in the house?
The tavern.
In the tavern. And Koza has convinced everyone to play a game, or is just going to show up with it? Well, you tell me. Would everyone do it if she said, "All right, I want to do this game. Let's do it at the tavern"?
Reluctantly.
Yeah, I think Curiosity would.
Yeah, Saul would be into it.
Okay, so we've spent the last 30 minutes in game making characters, and Koza's got a DM screen on the end of the table. It's just like a couple planks of wood that she kind of like backed up to each other so they're standing, and she's just like super excited. She's given you all these weird dice, and she's like, "All right, everyone, have we made our characters?"
I think so. I don't know if these numbers are right. There are a lot of numbers here.
Yes.
So how do I stab people with this? It's not very pointy.
We'll get to that in a second. Does anyone have any questions?
These ones are pretty pointy, Fallen.
I have lots of questions, but I think that we're gonna have to wait till we get started.
Right. What are you playing? Soul, what are you playing?
Oh, I went with, I guess it's kind of what you do a little bit. I made a bard. His name is Pedro Iflam. And he
Everyone
is...
write it down.
Okay.
The fuck was that?
Pedro.
I don't know, I just kind of smashed some letters together.
Is that how we name people around here?
But he's a half-elf, a lore bard, and yeah, he's got lots of instruments. He's, got silver hair back in a ponytail, gray eyes, and he's got a very ostentatious outfit. Think like Folan's attire, but the opposite of that.
Oh, all white.
Well, more colors to it, I
Oh.
guess. But
All right.
not nearly so monochrome, but bright, yeah.
All right. Aeos, what have you created?
Well, I made myself a half-elf paladin, noble. So, I hadn't thought about what he was. Just handsome guy, maybe early 20s.
What is his name?
Oh, his name. It's Ardith. I didn't give him a
Ardith?
last name.
Ardith. I like it. Carrie?
In novel writing, that's what we would call a self-insert. I've made a barbarian
Ooh.
with a very large axe and then 2 smaller axes. Her name is Nakiasha. She probably has a nickname. She's a red dragonborn and can breathe fire. And she was once a gladiator and fought in the arena.
All right, I like it. Fallen?
All right. Is this the part that I read up here? that
Right, the
you made the
name,
sheet for me?
the class.
Carrie filled
the
this one out
race.
for me, so I'm not really
I also made
sure.
Photo's
Right.
character.
I'm a warlock. Is that pact of the fiends?
All right,
So it's like devils and stuff, right?
right.
Right.
Demons.
And I couldn't pronounce the name that Curie gave me, so I scratched that out. And my character's name is Toby.
Toby.
Toby Fury.
Oh, Toby Fury.
Uh,
All right. What
Any
race are you?
relation
Relation to who?
to Tony Fury?
What are the odds, really? That's really quite strange. You know, it's too late for me to erase it. I lost my eraser, so I'm just gonna stick with this the way it is.
What race are you?
Tabaxi. So.
Oh, you're a
wait.
cat person.
Wait. That's not. Curie. Yes, I'm a cat person.
It's fun.
I'm very excited. I have to say that I'm really grateful y'all have come here and helped me and played a game that reminds me of home. Castles and creatures. It really is warm in my heart.
So do we win?
No. We haven't even
I
started.
haven't done anything.
Oh.
All right, I'm a little unclear on that, so it's a good question. How do we win?
Well, you have to complete the quest. Or, I mean, it's kind of a game where you can do whatever you want, but I would appreciate it if you kind of kept a little bit on track. Because if you want to be getting drunk, you're gonna need to, speed it up.
All right, just let us know if we win, because I bet Chester 50 gold we were gonna win. So.
All right. Are we ready? Does everyone have their voices ready?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think my voice has been ready for some time.
Well, you can make up a different voice because it's a different character. You're playing a character. If you want.
All right, different voice.
All right. While you're thinking about it, let me begin. Welcome to Castles and Creatures. You are all an adventuring party. You've been traveling together for months. You know each other so well. You've been living in the land of trees. Trevor is the name of the land. And you've been adventuring and killing monsters and rescuing fair maidens and all that stuff. But now you've come to a new city. The city called Sevalia. And in this city, it's pretty normal. There's a lot of bustling and shops and pubs and all that. But there's a large castle. And you've been summoned by the princess to help with a problem she has. So you're at the doors into the castle room, into the big old seeing room. Right? Is there anything you
Right.
want to talk about before you go in? Who's the talker?
I think that's me. I'd have a pretty good charisma score. But I guess I would say to everyone else, make sure that we don't, nearly accidentally kill the princess. I heard there were some fools who got mistaken for trying to kill a princess somewhere, and their lives just sucked after that.
This is all sounding very familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say that in character?
Yes.
Oh.
Wait.
Yeah,
Did I?
we got alibis all figured out and everything. We know where to meet up once everything turns south.
Well, it's not going to turn south because we're going to make sure we don't do anything that might hurt the princess, right?
Yes.
And if they're going to try and pin it on us, we just kill her anyways, just because we might as well deal with that stuff, right?
Koza starts like writing different notes. Right.
So
The
kill
red-
the princess. Or don't kill the princess.
Don't kill the princess.
Right.
A guard comes up to you and says, "We're ready for you now."
Ah, yes, wonderful. We are ready for you as well.
Oh, what's your group name?
Is that on my sheet somewhere?
No, you have to make it up.
Can we just use the real one?
Sure, we are the Knights of Chill.
All right. The guards open the doors and you see before you a large stone chamber lined with golden windows and carpeted with the finest red satin. There are tables along the outside where people are sitting and eating, but they're like the noble type, so they're like really fancily dressed and they're all wearing lots of jewelry and all that. So then they're gonna lead you up, and you see before you a chair that a princess would sit in, like a throne, just like a throne, and it's gold. And there is a woman sitting there, and she is looks elven, and she's got beautiful orange hair that flows all the way down, and she has ears that poke out, but not just ears, they're like little wings on the end of them. Has anyone spent any time in the Feywild? Well, she's an Eladrid. So she looks really nice, and she's got really fine skin, and as you approach her, what do you say?
Milady, Your Highness, it is an honor that you would wish to speak with us. Pedro goes into a deep bow, sweeping off his hat with a very large feather in it. Oh, looks super fancy.
Nice. Knights of Chill, I am so glad that you could answer my call. Please step before me. And she motions to the little pedestal before her. She's asking you to kneel.
Okay, I guess we take. How many steps forward? How far away are we from it? Are we
doesn't
able to get
matter.
there with our movement speed?
Right,
I
yes.
saw that we have a movement speed.
Right, yes, you can get there with your movement speed.
Yeah, Pedro goes up, kneels down.
Do we have to roll something to nail?
You just do it, if you want.
I'll go up, yeah.
I'll kneel as well.
I guess everyone else is doing it on Neil too.
Right. A magical creature has befallen our lands, and he is causing great chaos and fear among my people. I beseech you, please, rid my lands of this vile creature.
What is it?
We do not know.
That's a problem.
So where is it?
It is in the Forbidden Woods, just beyond my castle walls.
Why are they always in the Forbidden Woods?
So I got a question here. My character, it says on the sheet here that I am a lawful alignment. Am I allowed to go into the Forbidden Woods?
If you're asked by a princess, I think it's okay.
All right.
I think lawful means like you go by your own law, and sometimes that aligns with like the laws of the land.
All right. I go by my own law. Got it.
Now, mine says I'm evil. Should I kill the princess?
Do you want to kill the princess? What
I mean, I
what
don't
kind
know.
of evil?
It says chaotic.
Well, she is surrounded by a bunch of guards. I don't know if you'd be able to fight her.
I won't kill her yet.
All right.
Are we all
Will
sharing our
you-
alignments?
What?
What's yours, Sol?
Pedro is also chaotic, but he's neutral.
Me too. That's a nonsense phrase. That means nothing.
It's more like you kind of look out for yourself. It's like Fallen. You kind of look out for yourself and do what you want.
So we have to do things a certain way because of the words here.
Kind of. You play in a character. Just like people on stage when they're in a play, but you're doing it like on the fly.
And when do we start
Doesn't
playing
feel
the
very,
game?
very much like flying.
You're playing the game right now.
Right, right.
This is called role playing. I know it's not very common out here, but sometimes you guys like to do it, right? Just to pretend you're someone else for a little bit.
Yeah, Fallen, you like to do that, right? You and Curiosity. That's what I heard. Who is that? Our
I think we
rogue
should just
friend.
get to the role playing or the game itself. I think we should move on.
Will you take this quest for me?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, Your Highness.
Yes.
Right. Do you want to ask for payment? Or do you want to just do it out of the kindness of your heart?
I think we definitely want gold, right? Right.
Just some form of payment. Gold would be acceptable, but also, whatever Your Highness thinks is a commensurate reward. Did I use that right, Curie?
Yes, very good.
I mean, so you're offering us a job, and you didn't draw up any contracts or anything first here. Seems a little unprofessional.
I will give you 50,000 gold for you to do this for me. But you must bring me the head of this beast intact so I can see and look upon its face and see the evil that it is.
Is something wrong with her hands?
Not being dainty. And
Right.
She's a princess.
she's an Eldred. That's
We've
what
got
they
a
do.
princess back there, and she doesn't talk like that. So I was just wondering.
She's not
She's
an
not an
elf
Eldred.
princess.
Oh, right, right.
So you'll do it.
Yes.
It's
Right.
50,000 gold apiece, right? Because otherwise, it seems a little cheap.
Koza looks to each one of you like, I have no idea the amount of money that yes.
Stone-faced.
50,000 gold for each of you.
Standard wages, really.
Right. Before you go on this quest, you must find this creature. What? You must find this creature once you go on this quest, and to do that, you will have to speak to the witch on the end of the city.
Okay.
Do you have a name?
Her name is Sabrina.
Okay.
Go forth, heroes. Bring me the head intact of this creature, and I will give you your gold. And we will have a parade when you return.
Do it. Nobody ever throws us parades.
If you own a town, why don't you just throw them yourself?
It's not
We'd
the
have to-
same.
organize it for ourselves. Feels a little silly to do that.
I think we should do it. They take us for granted here.
Just line them up down the street, make them watch us walk back and forth every day.
Mandatory parade. All right,
Something feels wrong about that.
let us go on an adventure.
For
Follow
adventure!
my compatriots. No, wait. I don't think my intelligence is high enough for me to use that word.
So what would you like to do? You have the city at your feet. It's bustling, and you can hear the children running around, and there's birds flying through the sky, and you smell beer and bread.
So, like, can we do anything?
Sure.
Is there like a brothel or something nearby?
Sure.
Let's go do that.
Do you have any money?
We're supposed to go speak to the witch.
I don't think I do. I've got 3 gold. Wow. No, we need money first, then brothel.
I mean, you can go to the brothel with 3 gold, but you can't get much. There's a goblin
witch?
that'll take you. She's standing near the alley.
Take us to the brothel or to the witch?
To bed.
Oh.
No, I think we'll get the gold first. 50,000 should be sufficient.
Sure.
Right.
All right. So you'd like to find the witch. All right. This is what we're going to do. I would like everyone to make a survival check. So take that big one, the one with the most sides. You have to find the one that has a 20 on it, or a little symbol that looks like it might be something.
This one has a 20 on it. Is this the right
No,
one?
no. It looks like a circle. It looks like this. It's that one.
Mine looks like an
Oh.
octopus.
There you go. Mine's a wolf. Actually, I think it's a fox. I don't know. Everyone roll it, and then add the thing that says survival plus something. Whatever that number is, add it together and tell me what it is.
I have an 18.
Ooh.
7.
I have this thing where I add half of a number. Oh wait, that's already in there. Well, I got a 1. Is that good or bad?
Oh. That's bad.
Oh,
Yeah. I rolled a 16.
do I
No.
just stop surviving? Is that what that means?
No, I'll tell you in just a second. Yes?
Now, why is my wisdom is so low here? It's a 1. That seems very low for my character. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. It's a
Well, you're a
17
warlock,
then.
right?
Right.
Don't you cast with, like, charisma?
I think so.
All right,
Right.
a 17.
I just like because myself in real life, I must have like my wisdom would be much higher than that. I didn't know if they should like reflect our real life sort
No.
of stats. Fine then.
Glances at curiosity.
Well,
Right.
I've done better than you anyway.
All right. So, Folin and Saul, you rolled really low, which means it's not good. But your companions have rolled really high. So they're able, well, you two try and find your way through the city and you're very confident about it, but you start leading down the wrong path and your companions have to push you back on the right way.
I did only get a 7.
Right.
And I got a 17.
Oh,
Is that-
I'm sorry, I got confused. There were a lot of numbers, and I was so Sol and Aeos get lost, and Folin and Curiosity. There's a lot of names to keep track of here.
Just use these names.
Find the way to the witch's hut. Now, as you approach, the sky grows dark. It's a circular building made out of wood and stone, and the roof is thatched with golden wheat. As you approach, you see there's a couple pens of animals, but some of them are missing. And then there's a body of a chicken hanging from the door frame like she was letting it dry out or bleed out. There's blood on the step. What do you do?
I guess we go up and knock.
All right.
Not getting blood all over my shoes. No thanks.
You hear a commotion inside. Who is it? What do you want?
Fair maiden Sabrina, we have been sent by the princess to ask you for aid in our most noble quest.
You can't just call women maidens.
Would you prefer I call her a crone or what?
She has a name.
It's,
She has a name.
I used the name.
Just-
You should first find out her age and then call her name and then an age category appropriate to her
No,
age.
you shouldn't do that at all, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
The door
And then
flies
which?
open. Inside is a haggard old lady with a big nose and big earlobes that have been stretched out. She's got a hunchback and her clothing is very loose fitting on her. Inside is a mess. It smells of blood and magic and spices. What do you want?
We're looking for a monster to kill.
A monster specifically? Or just a monster in general?
We're supposed to be going into the Forbidden Forest, or whatever it is, or we're supposed to speak to you first.
Oh, you've
Am I
been
the only
sent
one
by
taking
the...
notes.
We were supposed to be taking notes.
I
I'm not
should
taking
write it
notes.
down. Oh, you have been sent by the princess. Come in, come in. And she motions for you to come inside.
Go inside.
Is there a window I could stand next to overhear? I don't think I want to go in there.
You can stand near the door, but there's all the windows have been papered over.
I'll go inside.
I could carry you. I'm very strong.
Are you? Oh, right, you're a barbarian. I forgot. All right. She's going to sit you down at a table. She kind of just brushes everything off of it that had been on there. She sets down a bowl full of herbs and bones and stuff. And she looks at each of you in turn and says, if you be wanting information, I need something in return.
Yeah, well, we don't have any money. That's kind of why we're doing this whole thing.
I have no need for money. I don't know how it works. But I do deal in secrets. Just as I know that you are sitting here, but you're also not sitting here. You're at a table in a tavern. I metagame in it. She knows you're all playing a game. She knows she's in a game, all right?
Do
You
we
must
know we're in a
tell-
game?
No.
Well, how does she know?
So she just sounds like a crazy person to us then, huh?
Right.
All
You
right.
must tell me one secret, but not a secret about you. A secret about the you above.
You're joking.
Wait, did you run this game just to hear our secrets, Koza?
No, I could just spy on you for that.
We could have just played.
No,
Never
you
Have
shouldn't
I
do that
Ever.
either.
Oh. Well, it doesn't have to be something important, but she needs a secret.
Just one secret.
Just one. Well, from each of you.
So 4 secrets.
Right.
Do you have to give a secret?
Sure?
It only seems fair.
All right. Who wants to go first?
I think I've got one. So you all know that Aarakocra don't really have teeth, and that's part of why I started collecting the teeth. There was a time when I, tried to see if I could maybe get them attached inside my mouth, but then I realized that would be really weird and uncomfortable. But I don't know how to get rid of the teeth. It just feels weird to just kind of leave them somewhere. And so I'm still holding on to them, and I don't know how to get rid of them.
Thank you.
You just send them to like somebody you hate. That would be the most terrifying thing. Just a box of teeth, just random teeth.
Or, curiosity, they're kind of bones, right? Can you do anything with them? Could you make like little teeny tiny skeleton things?
I mean, I'm sure I could do something with them.
All right, who's next? I'm gonna start calling on people if you don't say something.
I can't think of any.
My favorite color is black.
It's not a secret.
That's not a secret.
No,
I've never told anyone that.
you don't have
It
to.
doesn't mean it's a secret.
You advertise it everywhere you go, friend.
Pass then, I gotta think of something.
Aeos?
I mean, I was gonna tell anyone anyways, but I got a lead on the god thing that I was born under. It's like my parents don't know who it was. It was just like a helmet with like wings, like 4 wings, and it was like a
Wings.
glowing on me for like a few days after I was born.
Like Hermes.
I don't know who that is. Maybe.
That's a Feywild thing. It's fine. Well, that's exciting. Thank you for sharing. I'm sure that's something that Carrie can research.
Is that all I am to you people?
No.
Oh.
All right. I don't like my biological father.
Not a secret.
Damn it.
Curiosity, if you want to say your secret in my ear, that's okay.
No, I just couldn't. I'm just thinking.
I mean, Full, and you're like crazy old, right? You've got a what the chicken thing? What happened with the chickens that everyone's always talking about?
God, not the chickens.
Tell us the chicken story.
It's not even really a secret. You go to anyone in Kalimdor and they'll tell it to you.
Well, we can't exactly go there without being arrested.
Wait, does that apply to me too?
I think you should be okay.
It might be by association at this point.
Have you
Yeah.
signed the charter?
I might have eaten it.
It's okay. I know Finn has extras. He likes writing lots of stuff on paper.
Yes, we made
It
several
wasn't a
calls.
book.
The chicken thing isn't really all that meant to. We were supposed to, as part of the initiation into the guild, we were sent on the scavenger hunt throughout the city, like we all did, and it wasn't meant to be like that big of a thing. And they sort of amped it up to be something very difficult. And well, they described the creature that we were supposed to be hunting, and I said it had feathers and beaks and stuff like that, and. Well, it turned out it was like a cockatrice or something that we were supposed to be. I heard the description. I thought they were talking about chickens. And so I killed a few of them. Like 6 or so. And then I brought them back. And it just became a thing, all right? And everyone just made a very big deal about it. It was a common misunderstanding.
Was it?
Did anyone else take your chickens back?
No one else got chickens back. Can I get another drink, please?
Whose
Right.
chickens were they? Were they like all in one place, or did you go around the city killing chickens as you found them?
It belonged to the innkeeper downtown. If you go back to To the Arndale Inn. It's in the South District. They'll probably... I'm not allowed in there anymore.
That was
Imagine not.
wonderful, thank you.
Are you happy now?
Very.
Extremely.
Right.
Curiosity?
Volan and I are sleeping together.
That's not a secret.
Wasn't
Oh,
too a
this is-
secret.
It was a secret from me.
They haven't told us, but we were able to figure it out.
So we're telling people now. All right.
Sorry, I'm tired
Oh.
of this.
I would have made that my secret. That would have been a lot easier to say.
You went before me.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
No, it's nothing. Not that I'm ashamed of it. I can't believe I told the chicken story when I could have just ridden the coattails of that.
Shall we continue?
What's your secret?
Oh, right, my secret. I don't know. One time I decided to wander off, as I do, and I came across a little farm, and it took me 3 days to figure out that their goat was just a goat and not a satyr.
It's a lot like the chicken story.
I don't
Imagine-
think that makes me feel any better. Thank you, sweetheart.
Well, I think mine was the best one. Do I win?
Oh, no, sorry. These stories have, these secrets are so wonderful. Thank you so much. And she, like, makes a noise that's like she's eating up your secrets. And then she's going to take the basket that's on the table and shake it up and then throw it down. And she's going to say, the creature's lair will be known to thee by the lack of fire made unmagically. The water will sparkle, but no fish inside, for it is an aura causes them to hide. Follow the glade on the southern road. There ye will find its abode.
Go south. No fire and no fish?
We'll just like carry a torch around all the time, and when it just like snuffs out, we know we're close to it.
You're very smart, Aeos. All right. Is everyone ready to continue?
Absolutely.
Do we have any torches?
I don't know. Did you put them on your sheet?
I do.
I do too.
I only have my armor and weapons and spells and stuff.
All right.
Got some candles, but the torch is probably better.
It says I have 10 torches. That's a lot to just be carrying around with me.
I also have 10.
Did it come
Probably
in the
good habit.
adventures pack?
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's why. It's a set amount. I don't know why you need more than one, though.
Well, I could have chosen to be a juggler. I could have juggled torches.
Ooh, I can do that.
But I think I'm a tumbler, so I guess I'd do somersaults and stuff.
Ooh, can't do that. The hooves
Hmm.
and the horns. And I can't look down. Anyways, you'd like to leave the hut?
Yes.
Yes.
Aye.
Definitely, yeah.
Did anyone have a good alignment? I forget. You do? Okay. As you're leaving, Ardrich. Ardrich? What was your name?
It is Ardith.
Ardith. The witch grabs your hand and she says, beware your magic, for it might do more good than harm. She lets go of your hand, and y'all may leave her house.
Anyone got something I can wash my hands with?
Does anyone have a spell called Prestidigitate?
Could have taken that one, but I didn't.
I have one called Claws of Darkness. Does that count?
Does it do damage?
Aye.
All right,
Probably not.
just hit the hands. It's fine. Just clean it, sterilize it with paint.
I scrape it off with the Claws of Darkness.
All right, roll for damage.
We're
Yeah, that's
definitely
a
not
deep-
going to win if we're hurting each other.
That's a 10. Is that good?
Oh shit! You take 10 damage.
Worth it. All right, you're going to be thanking me later when we don't all die from whatever disease that old lady tried to give me.
I don't
It says
think
it's
you will.
cold damage, if that means anything.
He's frozen the disease right off.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you leave in the hut and you make your way to the Forbidden Woods. And I think that's a good place for us to, take a bathroom break, maybe get another drink.
Okay.
My legs are very stiff from sitting here for this long.
Right. All right, well, we'll be back. And if, anybody's listening, just wait a little while and we'll be right back with some magic of the castles and creatures. All right, welcome back, everyone. Do you have your drinks? Are you ready to go fight this monster?
Yes.
Sure.
Absolutely.
One
Right.
question.
Yes.
Is adopting it an option? Because that seems to happen to us an awful lot. Or
You can do whatever you want.
Can we please just kill something? We never get to kill anything.
That's not true at all.
That's true.
You all almost kill me once a week.
We never get to kill anything we want to kill.
I never almost kill you, all right? Usually I'm a big factor in your survival.
That's actually very true.
Right. All right. So you're entering the Forbidden Woods. The trees looming over you like dark arms reaching down. The bark of the trees is black as night. The leaves of the trees are a dark green because they're still alive. But as you enter, you get a chill over your bodies, and the sounds of branches and leaves moving about around you gives you a very unsettling feeling as you're moving through the forest.
We have a chat redemption.
Ooh,
It's a recharge for Fallen, who wasted a spell slot and hurt the chat. Mecca says he wasted a spell slot and that hurt him very much.
what level was that spell?
That was a cantrip.
Oh,
Oh, was it?
was it a D10?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, then,
Oh, yeah.
Hold on to
Warlock.
it.
Can I just take an extra spell slot, I guess, for later?
Sure. All right. As you're moving through
Thanks,
this wood,
Mecca.
as you're moving through this woods, you're going to have to find your way. So someone make a survival roll to get through the forest.
I mean, I can add 3 to that, but I don't have that box filled in. I have so many other boxes filled in, but not that one.
Yes, I have the skill, but mine's only a 1.
Ah, well, I guess. I guess being a bard means I know how to do lots of things. Koza, you know how to do lots of things, right?
I know
You
how
have
to do many
approximate
things.
knowledge of many things.
Mm-hmm.
That seems right.
They call me a jack of all trades, is what they do.
Ah,
Or a Jill.
But a master of none. Well, you do it then.
okay. Unless one of you two has a bigger number.
I
For
just
which
got
one?
a +2.
Survival? No.
Okay.
+1.
Well,
Roll the
Pedro
21.
will-
The same one you rolled before.
Yep. I'm gonna. Do you have another 20-sided one? Because the last one gave me a 1, and I don't think it likes me very much.
Oh, right. Here, take this one.
Okay, thank you. That's only a 4. That's a 7 total. That's not much better.
Can I help him? Because I'm also good at this skill.
You may also roll.
I've got a 19.
Ooh, very good. All right, you're going to have to tell him that he's going the wrong way and convince him that you're right.
I mean, I trust. What's your character's name again? Nakiyasha?
Yes.
I trust her. And it's, I'm not going to play into that stereotype of men don't ask for directions because they know where they're going.
And I imagine we're friends. We're going into
Yeah.
the woods. to hunt a
Into
monster.
the woods. Into the woods. Into the woods. She starts on a little bard song.
You're going the wrong way.
Thank you for pointing me in the right direction. I value your friendship and judgment.
You're welcome.
All right.
Why
So
do
you
you all only
continue-
do these things when it's fake?
Because it's really awkward to say that in real life. Have you ever tried doing it?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
You're
Is there
my
anything-
friend,
No,
and
it's-
I value your friendship and judgment.
It says here on my sheet that I have a familiar.
All right.
Oh yes, I gave you
What?
that one.
What is it?
What is it?
It can be whatever little creature you want.
I wrote it on the.
It says it's an imp. It looks like a cat. Carrie,
Oh, so you're a cat person.
What color
It's
cat is it?
do I at least get to decide that?
Is it black
It's black.
with little red horns?
Right.
Oh. And what's its name?
Its name is Cal.
Cal. All right. So you're all walking through the woods. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I send my imp to? Can I have it like look ahead?
Right.
It says it can
yeah.
fly.
Ooh. A flying cat.
Does it have little tiny wings?
Yes.
I guess so. Yes.
All right.
Can
So
we
you're-
stop for lunch so I can heal up the cold damage my hand took?
Sure. There's a thing called a short rest. Now on your sheet it'll say how many hit die you have. And you have those, you can only roll those during a short rest, and you only have as many as it says for a full day.
Okay.
All right.
There's also this thing I can do, a song of rest. I guess
Oh,
I can
yes.
have my character play a song and the music's so good you heal up more.
I thought you were
Oh.
a tumbler. You also
well,
do you sing and tumble? That's wonderful.
Oh, you know what you could
character.
do?
I think it's more playing the flute as they tumble.
Oh.
I didn't really think about the logistics of this. I just know I got lots of instruments.
You must be very talented.
I mean, I have a +9 to performance, so I think that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any that are that good.
What did you say I get from your song?
Oh, I roll a d6. That's the cube, right?
Right, yeah. It
Okay.
has 6 sides.
Okay, you get an extra 4.
All right. So that puts me at 13. Do I get an extra 3 hit points?
No. Only if it's a spell.
Seems lame.
Well,
All right.
I don't think this is a spell.
no. No. What does your song sound like? You can describe it, you don't have to sing it.
Do I want to open up my Aeos sheet for this? It sounds kind of like this, and then Saul will go into basically like an Aarakocra doing bird sounds,
Aw.
but in a melodic fashion. Let me roll his performance to see how good it is.
Do it.
Give me a minute to open up the sheet.
Oh, you're doing Saul's performance?
Yes.
Okay.
It's almost there. It's a +1. I didn't really need to open up the sheet for that. That's a dirty 20.
Oh! Saul, that was beautiful. You've been holding out on me.
Oh,
Oh, I can't normally do that. Maybe something about playing a bard brought it out. I don't know.
That was lovely. I'm very glad I asked.
It's probably the vodka.
Oh, that does help. So as you're sitting in this woods, you're sitting there for like an hour or something, and you hear these strange sounds coming from around you. There's an ominous feel in the air, and when you're in this woods, even though it's daytime, it's very dark.
Okay, well, I can see in the dark as this character, which I guess I can do with the goggles, but
Oh, I can't.
I have something called Devil's Sight.
Whoa, what's that?
It lets me see in darkness, both magical and non-magical, to
Ooh.
120 feet.
That's very far.
That
I
does seem
think.
very far.
There's nothing that you see beyond the borders, but you have this ominous feeling. Would you like to continue down the woods?
Yes.
All right. I would like everyone to make a history check.
Oh dear.
All right.
it's supposed to
Roll
be
the
good at
d20
that.
again.
Yeah. Got a little check, but it's only a +2. Oh, but that's an 18.
I've not given my character high intelligence. Don't need that for swinging an axe.
I got a 17.
19.
Well, I've got a 0.
How did you do that?
Well, I rolled a 1 and -1.
Oh. So, as you're walking through the woods, Curiosity's character, Nikitashi,
Sure.
you remember that 2 weeks ago, you were walking and you saw a lovely deer off in the woods, and your mind brings you back to this. It has nothing to do with what's going on here, but that's just what you're remembering, and you forget everything else that you've been told today. Everyone else, the poem told to you by the hag, the witch, plays through your head again. The creature's lair will be known to thee by the lack of fire made unmagically. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Do any of you with the torches also have like a tinderbox? Or
I do, yes.
Nakiyashi,
Okay.
can you breathe fire? Is
I
that a thing
can,
you do?
yes, actually.
No, it said unmagically. Right.
Is that magic?
Fire breath magic.
No,
Well, it's just,
Alright.
I'm a dragonborn, so it's just something I can do.
it's natural.
I probably should use a tinderbox, though. That seems irresponsible.
All right. So Natasha lights the torch.
You said a different name every time. It's fine.
Sorry, not very good with names. That's why I've given all y'all nicknames.
I've thought about it, and I don't think she would care.
All right. The torch lights, and you continue on through the woods. And as you continue, there's a sparseness to the trees. The dark forest starts to turn more like a natural forest. It's quite nice. There's birds, and there's little woodland critters running around, and you can hear the breeze through the trees, and the beautiful leaves are turning more of a green than a dark green. And as you pass through into the sunlight, the torch extinguishes.
Okay, well, I guess we're near. Either that or it's like a efficient, economically friendly torch. Turns itself off when there's enough light.
Are there such things?
I don't know. This is a world of magic. Maybe it
Well-
exists.
Here's what we do. Make sure it's not a coincidence. You take a step back, you light it again, you take a step forward, see if it goes out again.
Would you like to do that?
Very smart, yes.
Do you do it?
Yes.
All right. As you return into the sunlight, the light extinguishes.
Okay, we should do it one more time just to make sure.
3 is a pattern.
Mhm.
One more time.
As you walk into the sunlight, the fire extinguishes.
Okay, I
All
think
right,
we've
I'm
got
pretty sure
something.
this is it. Right.
All right. Before you, you see a glade. And in the glade, there is a pond.
Hey, so we fish here for the day, and if no one catches anything, we know this is definitely the place.
Would you like to go up to the water?
Yes.
All
Sure.
right. The water is clear as glass. And underneath you can see stones and shells and beautiful little shiny bits in the water. I would like everyone to make a perception, well, anyone who wants to, make a perception check.
That's another one I have a checkbox next to.
I'll refrain. I'm bad at those.
Except for that history check, I don't roll well. Are you sure these dice go up to 20?
Well, you can check. They might be weighted.
Perhaps it's good we're not gambling.
Were we not supposed to be using weighted dice?
No.
Well, that one is a 21. I will use
Oh.
different dice after this point, though.
Hey, I got a 16.
Disaster.
Right, as you look into the water, you see no movement. It's as if it's just a clear pool of glass.
Well, if it's like glass, I'll bend down, pull out one of my daggers, and tap on it. Is it hard like glass, or is it still water?
It's water.
Okay.
So your dagger goes right through.
I think it was a metaphor.
Thank you.
Are there any big rocks around or anything?
Sure?
All right. I'm going to pick up a big rock and just chuck it into the middle of the pond, see what happens.
All right, I'd like you to make an attack roll with your strength.
All right.
Are you very strong?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
In the game.
In the game, yeah. Not.
Oh,
I would never do this in real life.
No, can you imagine Velios picking up something heavy in real life?
Can you imagine him picking up anything at all?
Surely a work of fiction.
Well, I mean, you two didn't see him go for that run. That was quite the athletic
Oh,
feat
yeah.
coming from Avelios. I mean,
Right.
sure, he was a giant ape when he did it, but
It's true.
So he cheated.
I would
So he cheated at exercising.
I would turn into a giant ape to throw a rock in a pond. That would be fun. But no, okay, so I add my strength bonus. Do I add anything else? Am I proficient in chucking rocks?
sure?
All right. That's gonna make that a 24.
You
Whoa.
are very strong.
Could you roll the D4, the pointy one that you could stab someone with?
Sure enough. That's a 1.
All right. He throws the boulder into the water, and as it hits the middle, the water condenses upon itself and then shoots back up a foot.
and then does it go back down, or does it stay up?
Oh
in
no,
the
no,
air?
yeah, sorry. It relaxes and continue, and there's ripples and stuff, but then it does settle back down eventually.
Is this part of the riddle? Was there something in there about the water?
Right, Koza, what was the riddle again? Can you
I
repeat it?
can't just tell you. You're supposed to write it down.
But you
There's-
have it.
Would you
Where's
like to
your
No
write?
fish.
Would you?
My character's not smart enough to be able to remember.
And I didn't bring any paper.
Velios remembers.
I just remember no fish and no fire, and we're supposed to follow a path.
To the south.
There is a path to the west, the east, and the south.
Oh, well, there we go.
So we take the south one.
Right. You continue forward into this beautiful glade, hearing the sounds of birds, and you see little butterflies flapping around. As you push past this, you see ahead of you a ruined structure. It's covered in moss and vines, and it looks beautiful, if I do say so myself. What would you like to do? Would you like to approach stealthily, or Would you like to just walk up and say, hey?
How many of us can be quiet?
I can't be. I'm gonna walk up and challenge whatever's in there to a duel.
Ooh, I'll go.
I'll go too.
Do you call out to it?
Yeah.
Do you say?
What do you
something
say?
I just say, hey, creature. All right, come on out. Fight me mano a mano. It's the knight's way.
I'll be standing back a little bit with my viol and playing a sort of a backing track, building up the suspense.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. As you call out, you all hear in your head, what are you doing in my glade?
We tell it that we're here to kill it.
Yeah, I just told you. Come out and fight me. I don't think that's a complicated thing, creature.
You hear light footsteps in the grass. And every once in a while you hear a little like a sharper sound, and she taps the ground with her hoof. Like that. And as you call out for this creature, about 30 feet away from you, you see the muzzle of a beautiful white horse. And as it emerges from these ruins, you notice that it has one shining opalescent horn as a unicorn emerges from this ruin.
Well, that doesn't
Why?
seem like a beast at all.
Why do you wish to challenge me? And it doesn't move his mouth, it's stuck in your heads.
Princess told us to kill you.
Did you ask her why?
The princess just told us to kill a creature.
They've just been doing
That's it.
foul magic on her lands.
All right. Did she tell us to kill the creature, though? Or did she just say to bring its head back? Because if so, we could bring it back attached to the body. Save us all a lot of trouble. What do you think, creature?
I cannot leave my glade, because if I do, it will wither and die. And I cannot do that to my creatures who live here.
Are you the one who's been doing foul magics on these lands?
If foul magic be healing these lands of a darkness long past, then yes.
See, I don't think this is the right one.
Now, who's been doing the darkness part? Because that probably sounds like the one that we should be killing, right?
Yes.
The darkness was here long before I came recently. The darkness comes from there, and it turns its head, and it points back towards the path that you had just come down.
It's the princess. It's the princess. I'm betting. We are supposed to kill the flippin' princess in this one.
Well, I told you when we got there that we should be killing the princess.
No, you didn't. You just said your character was evil, so you thought you wanted to kill the princess.
Apparently, I'm not very evil because the princess was evil. Apparently, I'm the good one here.
Well, then I suppose you need to rethink your alignment.
Matter of perspective.
Right, I will say that you can do whatever you want. You can fight this unicorn, or you can go back and try and figure out what's going on.
I might be able to do something with this. I know this minor illusion cantrip,
Uh-huh.
and I can replicate an image in a 5-foot cube. And this thing's, I could fit this unicorn's head in a 5-foot cube, right? So if we just do that, we go back to Princess, put something in a bag. We pretend to pull it out. I do the thing, make it look like, ooh, unicorn head. Is this what you wanted? See how she responds and then go from there?
We are also in the woods. It's a bit complicated. If we could... I mean, there are lots of deer. We could fashion a horn from something. We could really fake it.
But
I do know makeup and disguise kit stuff.
what if the unicorn is evil? Just
It's a
saying.
unicorn.
I can check. I got a thing I can do as a paladin lets me detect evil and good and stuff.
Good.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
It is fascinating watching all of you try to do this. You know these are based in real magics, right?
Are they?
Yes.
Yes. I think you just do it. I don't think you have to roll for anything.
All right, yeah, it's my divine sense. Yeah.
You just know if something's evil.
Oh,
You
wait,
have to
no.
activate it.
I have to do a spell.
Yeah, I
for that.
use it. It tells me if it's a celestial, a fiend, or an undead. It doesn't say. It's misleading. It says good and evil in there, but it doesn't actually
Right.
Doesn't
do
anyone have a
good
spell
and
like
evil.
I don't think so.
No, I didn't prepare that one.
Well, as you look upon it with your magical eyes, you can see that it is indeed a celestial creature, come from the celestial plane.
All right, this is basically an angel. I don't think I'm allowed to kill it. I'm torn here because I'm lawful, and I said I was gonna kill it, but I'm good, and I don't think I'm supposed to kill unicorns if I'm good.
Well, I guess you have to decide which one is the more important.
What if we kill the unicorn? We go back. If the princess turns out to be evil, then we kill the princess.
But doesn't that just like hurt everyone and solve nothing?
I
There's
don't
still a
want to kill
darkness.
a unicorn.
It's a game, though, that we win either way.
Well, I know, but just the thought of it makes me sad.
Here's the thing, though. Princess has got 50,000 gold to give us a piece. Didn't bat an eye. We kill the princess. Think of all the money we can take out of that treasure vault.
Suppose we.
She also had a lot of guards.
Yeah, in a dining hall. Which, by the way, who hires people in the middle of dinner? We're coming in. They're having a feast already.
And they didn't offer us any of the feast.
Yeah,
Terribly
tacky.
rude.
Tacky.
Koza looks sad.
Koza, are we playing this right?
Yes. She looks sad because you guys were making fun of the way that she set up the room.
But what if we just... But I've never gotten to fight a unicorn before, and I probably never am going to. It sounds fun.
You can't even see it. It's not like. I don't want to kill it.
All right. I think the easiest thing to do here is you all fight the unicorn, and I'm going to fight you to stop you. Just PvP. Start it off. Let's go.
Why
It'll
is
be
that,
fun.
Why is that easy, and how does that make any sense?
What if we bring the unicorn back to the princess, have them confront each other, and then we pick sides?
But the
Aeos
unicorn
is
can't
already-
leave.
what's
It
your-
already said that.
Aeos' character has already pitched that plan.
Right.
Let's go kidnap the princess. Bring her here.
I know. These are not things that we should be saying out loud.
Okay. There's the skill we can do, insight.
Right?
Can-
Yes.
And that's like when you tell whether or not something's lying to you. Can we
Mhm.
insight the unicorn?
Right. Yes, you can.
Okay. I would like to insight the unicorn,
Please roll the d20 again.
but not incite it to violence.
They're spelled
Right.
differently.
No, it's
dear.
just checking to see
Okay.
what it's
okay.
like.
That is a 17.
All right. You look upon this unicorn. The beautiful golden mane shining in the sunlight. The opalescence of its horn.
You've said my
twinkling.
character's name wrong again, darling.
Sorry. And you look in its big horse eye, and you see only truth.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing is on the up and up.
So, well, the unicorn said, you've said you can't leave. So, fake unicorn head? And then kill the princess? And then rob the vault? Seems like a lot.
I mean, hey, we've done all those things in theory. Killed a princess, robbed a vault. I mean,
Yeah.
the only thing
Yes.
of that we haven't done is fake a unicorn head.
We can probably do
But
that.
apparently my character knows how to do that.
Yeah.
All right. You'd like to go back?
Thorn, we're going to kill something.
Fine. Wanted to kill a
I'm
unicorn.
sorry, what's your name?
I am a little
Tony?
disappointed we're not doing the PvP. I think that would be fun.
We could do
Can
that
we
at
do
the
that
end,
after?
maybe.
No, we can do that another night. I'll just
All
make a
right.
big like arena for all of you to fight in,
Oh, that sounds like fun.
and I'll put monsters in there, and you'll have to kill them.
And we can also set that up outside. It sounds like the kind of training I did back at the monastery, but that's for another time.
It wouldn't be fair though, because I would just beat all you all if it was real. I mean, I don't know about Ardith here, but he's just hitting people with a sword.
Right, and the last
So-
time I fought you, Saul, you punched me in the chest and I cried.
And I told you I was sorry about that.
I'll fight you.
So it sounds like she won that fight then.
I'll fight you, Sol, don't worry. It'll be great.
All right, so I'd like to go back to the castle.
Yes, let us
Yes.
return to the castle.
Okay.
And...
Now, is it
Do
going to
we-
take us as long to get back as it did to get
No,
down
no,
here?
no, no,
'Cause-
no.
Okay.
So-
Hold on, because
So just get like a bag, fill it with rocks, get a
Maybe
little
not
blood in there.
maybe not the princess, but it's the witch who told us to go get the unicorn
That's
thing.
right.
And at one point, Koza, you called it a hag instead of a witch.
You did.
I did.
She did warn me though
But
that my magic might help the unicorn.
Maybe she knew
the
we'd
princess
find out
is the
unicorn
one.
was good.
The princess is the one that told us to talk to the witch.
Maybe
She's
the
also
witch
one
is
who's supposed
deceiving
to
her.
go kill the creature.
Right.
I say we bring all three of them back to the
And
princess.
let's find it out.
So,
Burn the town down. We know the evil's coming from the town.
Aren't you
As you're-
supposed to be good?
as you're leaving the glade, the unicorn, who you haven't asked his name yet, turns
Hey,
to
what's your
all-
name?
He says, "My name is Chester," with an umlaut.
Over which letter?
The E.
Which
Both.
Beware. The princess is not what she seems.
Hmm.
Oh.
Okay, so are we killing the witch, the princess, or both?
I say the princess first. If that doesn't fix it, then we kill the witch.
That, yes. Order of operations.
And
I
if
think
that
is
doesn't
correct.
fix it, then we come back and kill the unicorn.
That seems correct.
Now, I think just systematically sweep the town. I'll use the detect evil stuff. We find where it is. Boom. Take them out.
Right, how long can you do that for? Because if you just started when we got back into town, that might work. It works with other spells.
You have to read the spell. I don't know how long you can do it for.
That's a
But I assume you're walking back into the forest, yes?
Oh, yes. We
All
should
right.
be having this conversation while walking.
Right. So you see the trees go back to being dark and black and dark rain and the evil sounds in the woods. And as you exit the Forbidden Forest, is that what I called it? The Forbidden Forest? As you enter the Forbidden Woods, you see the witch's hut. And instead of a nice burning flame inside of it, you see only darkness. The town before you is in silence as a dark cloud hangs over the entire city.
But yeah, we really should have seen that this is where all the bad stuff is.
Well,
Was it
that's-
like this when we got here?
We were walking away.
I did describe it. But the city is quiet now. There's no people. You can't hear anything. And as you walk in up the streets, everything looks decimated and old, like it had been that way for for like a few months at least. And as you make your way up to the castle, it's all dark and gloomy, and the castle walls are obsidian and in black.
I really don't remember it being like this when we first
I
came
don't
Yeah.
think
here.
it was.
if we ever play this game again, remind me to always check the detect evil thing on the
Right.
person giving us the job.
That's a,
Just start it off.
we'll do that next time.
Right. Next
Right.
time.
I'm
So
very,
I'm-
I'm very tough. Should I go first? in case
Definitely.
there's something bad in there.
Right.
I can go up too. I'm wearing full plate and a shield and stuff.
Oh, yes. Well, we'll go together.
And I find it useful. Make sure you step on every floor tile as you walk in, just to make sure you set anything off.
Just bust the door open.
Oh,
Yes.
Let's just go.
the castle is silent. There's only fire in the torches lining the way, and the hallway seems darker than you recall. And as you make your way to the main chamber, the doors stand slightly ajar. What would you like to do?
Are we
Do
going to
we
kick
hear
it
the
open? Because I
sounds?
want to turn.
All right, yeah. But first, do we hear the sounds of a feast happening still?
No, only the sound of a page turning.
Yeah, you kick it in this time.
All right, I kick the door in.
All
Oh, wait,
right.
no, I take out my great axe in both hands. Then I kick the door open.
Right, okay. So the doors fly open, and before you, you see empty tables where there's the chairs are all knocked over and there's food rotting, and the nice red silk runway is torn to shreds, and the gold on the windows has all been broken, and it's the light coming in is that of night. And before you sits the beautiful princess on her throne, reading a book, just flipping through. And she says, "You've made it back. How quaint. Where is my head?"
Still
It
on your
will soon be
shoulders.
leaving your body. And I run towards her with my axe.
All right, I would
Is
like
that
you all
good?
to roll initiative.
Is that good?
That was great.
Which die is that?
The 20-sided one. You roll it, and then you add your initiative bonus to it. Oh, I need to write this down. Oh, this is exciting.
I feel very powerful.
It was very powerful.
Okay, that's a 17.
Yeah, a 21.
Oh,
Wow. I've got an 18.
right.
I promised I'm not using the weighted dice anymore. It's also a 21.
Oh, who has the higher dexterity bonus?
I have a
Mine's a
3.
13.
I have a +3.
Oh, plus 1.
16.
So 21. That's going to be fallen. No, right? Fallen. Yes. All right. Okay. So before you all can move in, because I want to make this happen first. Because I'm the DM and I can do that.
The what?
I'm the person who's running the game.
What does that stand for?
What? DM? I don't know. The dungeon mistress?
We're not in a dungeon, we're in a castle.
I knew one of those.
I'm sure.
As you move in to attack this lady, you see her form shift and manipulate, and you see her skin turn dark, and it turns rough, like scales in her mouth, extends forward, and she has 2 large wings and a tail, and before ye is an ancient black dragon. Oh wait, hold on. No, a young black dragon. It's not quite as big, but it is very large.
Okay.
Well, my character
Right.
is descended from red dragons who hate all other types of dragons. I will
She
slay
did
this
her
A
homework.
beast.
little close-minded.
Is that in,
Well, that's-
in real
that's
life,
how
though, is that true?
Yeah, that's how they are.
Is that true?
Generally. Red dragons are incredibly evil creatures, usually.
Oh.
Aren't you the one saying that hunting down dragons was a bad thing?
Oh, yeah,
Right.
so this is a fake dragon.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to kill a red dragon at some point here, so
And I have to kill a blue one. Wait, does this count? Can you make this a blue dragon, and would that count for my ring?
I doubt
I
it.
don't think so.
But no,
All right.
it's
Doesn't say
it's
anything
a
about
real
real
dragon.
Black Despair, you go first.
And this dragon's hurting a town.
Oh, wait, I go first?
Yes.
Toby.
Right. Toby.
you call his character Black Despair?
No, I called him Black Despair.
Right. I'm going to use. There's this spell called Hex here. It says
Right.
I can do this as a bonus action. I'm
Right.
going
Oh,
to
right.
do
Right.
that.
Sorry. Let me clarify. You have an action and a bonus action and a reaction on your turn. You can do
Right.
one of each, unless it says you can do more than one action per turn, or you
Here,
can
made
attack
this
twice per turn. That's
Flow
one
chart
action.
for me.
Right.
That
Oh,
I'm supposed
perfect.
to do on my turn.
And we can also move.
Right.
Yes.
You can move up to your movement speed, and if you want to move more, you can move and then use your action to move again. She is 60 feet away from you.
Right. All right. So I'm going to move. I'm not going to move any closer because I can do this from 90 feet away.
Ooh.
And I'm going to cast Hex. Now, there's no invocation or there's no text here for the spell, so I don't know if I'm supposed to read something or just say that I do it, but I do that.
I think you have to make up a rhyme for it.
I can't think of anything that rhymes with Hex. I do that.
Yes, you can.
I can think of something that rhymes with Hex that you and Curiosity do.
Damn it.
I do the Hex spell.
Right.
And then I cast Eldritch Blast
Do it.
at it.
What do you have to do? Do you have to roll for it?
I think so. It says I roll and I add +6. That's a 25.
Oh, 25 hits. Roll your damage. Oh,
These
hi,
dice
Cree.
never roll this well for me on Thursdays, and I don't understand why.
It's all about the stakes.
That's 14 points of damage. 3 of those are necrotic.
All right. And does that count your hex damage?
That is, the 3 necrotic were my hex damage.
So 7.
It is 11 force, 3 necrotic.
Okay, so 14 total. All right.
Look
Okay.
at you doing maths.
Yes, so I'm
I
going
can
to
do
need your
math.
help when we get up in the higher numbers, all right?
Oh, I meant Folan, but yes.
I mean,
All right,
I've-
next up. Aeos, it's your
All right.
turn.
Well, I'm pretty slow in this full plate, so I'm gonna move up 25 feet,
Oh,
kind of try and angle it in a little bit, so I'm not in in the same area as anyone else,
oh,
and use my channel divinity,
all right.
which will wreathe my sword in radiant energy, and I'll do extra damage with it
Oh,
for the next minute.
all right. That's your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Next up, Curiosity.
Okay. I suppose I will run the 30 feet towards the dragon. I would like to use my bonus action to enter a rage.
Ooh, what do you do when you enter your rage?
I run my hand along the blade of my axe, and it hurts very badly, and I start to scream a battle cry, and yes, it says I fight with primal ferocity.
Ooh, all right. And that's your turn?
And then, well, because I can't run all the way. Oh wait, no, I have things I can throw. I would like to throw a javelin.
Ooh, all right.
At
So
the
roll
dragon.
an attack.
Okay. That is 24.
24 hits.
Okay.
Roll your damage. Don't
Um,
forget to add 2 to it for your
my
rage.
Rage. Well, 7.
7 points of piercing damage, yeah?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
7 plus 4 is 1. 21. All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, I'm done.
All right. Soul, It's your turn. What are you going to do?
I'm looking at my spells and I'm realizing that the most powerful ones I have only work on humanoids. So that
Whoa.
what didn't mean to do that. So I don't think any of those are going to do
Aw.
much against a dragon.
Sorry,
I
that's how I
guess-
feel sometimes when we're in combat too.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll run up. Well, no, because we're 60 feet away. Guess I'll move to the side, and as I am, I'll whip out my viol and play a thrilling little combat soundtrack to it. But I guess I will do vicious mockery at her and say, I should have known you weren't really a princess. You were far too not pretty. So it says
That was wonderful. Roll your damage.
well, it says she needs to make a wisdom
Oh.
saving throw first.
All right. Wisdom save and throw. How's a 3?
That's a fail, so she is going
Ooh.
to take some psychic damage and have disadvantage on her next attack roll.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's 3. That's a lot on the D4.
Ooh, that's almost all of them. -3, 4, and a 2. All right. Next up, it's the dragon's turn. She spreads her wings wide and roars at all of you in a ferocious manner. You can see spit dribbling from her mouth, and it burns the ground beneath her. And she's going to fly up and land in the middle of your group. She's going to move up 30 feet, so she's close, not quite in range with Aeos' character, but close. And but she's in contact with Curiosity's character, so she's going to make 3 attacks.
First one says it should be a disadvantage.
Disadvantage. I remember.
That sounds like a lot.
Does a 22 hit you?
Yes, my armor's much lower than that.
Oh, all right. So you're going to be taken. Ooh, all right. Ooh,
No, I do have some resistances.
right. This is going to be piercing damage.
I'm resistant to that.
Right,
Because
and
I'm
it's
raging.
18 piercing damage,
Okay.
and well, that's total, not halved. You have to have it yourself. I'm not going to do that math.
I can do it.
And then 4 acid damage. Oh, and then it's got 2 more attacks, so it's going to claw at you with its gnarly claws. Oh, these both hit. Is your AC less than 19?
Yes.
All right. So you take... You take 22 slashing damage, which you can half.
Okay.
And she roars in anger and frustration that you didn't do what she told you to do. And that's the end of her turn. First.
I'm very injured.
Oh,
I can do
sorry.
some healing.
oh,
Whoa.
GB, thank you. Where'd Krieg go? Throw him in your face. All right. Next up, Fallen, your turn.
Right.
Did you request this music from the tavern bar? It's
I
very
did. I felt
dramatic.
like that was too. The music they were playing before was too peppy. I'm going to cast Dark Bolt.
Ooh. What does that do?
It sends a bolt of darkness at them. 3 rays of darkness. I make 1 attack. Each one deals different damage. That seems to. Because it's only 1 target. So I roll to attack. That is. I almost broke my dice tray. It's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
So that's going to be 3d10
Oh,
cold
that sounds like a lot.
damage plus my hex. Where's the d10? 7, 10, 11 plus. That's 11 points of cold damage and 2 points of necrotic. and it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. Constitution 16.
That will succeed.
What would have happened?
So, it would have been unable to use reactions until the
Ooh.
start of it, whatever that means.
That's something if you move out of a space of a creature that's attacking you, or they do, you can hit them as they go. You know when someone turns your back when you're fighting them and you feel that opportunity to just stab them in the butt.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That is my turn.
All right. Oh, next up, Aeos.
All right. So
The bugger's right in front of you.
okay, yeah. So move in to attack it. Oh, by the way, I was wrong about what my channel divinity does. It doesn't add damage; it adds to my attack.
Oh.
But I am going to cast the spell Thunderous Smite
Ooh.
and try and hit this thing with my longsword here.
All right.
All right. That is a 22 to hit it.
That hits.
Okay. And I think I can also smite
Mm-hmm.
with the attack, so I'm going to go ahead and do that
Right.
also here.
Do a lot of damage in one turn.
Yeah, that's the idea. It does need to make a strength save or be pushed back.
All right. Strength save on a large dragon. Let's see. +4, 17.
That passes.
Oh,
That passes. Yeah.
I don't roll this well on Tuesday night either, so.
Wait, where's my book? All
And I play craps with my friends out in the pub.
All right, so that is 29 points of damage.
Holy bajoli!
You are
That's a
very
lot.
strong.
Right. 6. Wow. Wow. It's still alive. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's I think all my stuff.
All
Oh,
right.
I guess I will say that the thunderous thing with the hit, there's people within 300 feet heard a loud thunderous boom.
Ooh.
So-
Boom. All right. Next up, Curiosity.
Okay. Yes, I would like to run up to the dragon and try to strike it with my axe.
You're at the dragon because it hit you.
Oh, that's right.
Strike it with your axe.
I would like to do so with a reckless attack,
Ooh. All right.
which is very
Roll.
dangerous.
Roll your d20 twice and take the highest one.
Okay. That's a 22.
That hits.
Excellent. So I will have a 12. That is 17.
Right. 17 damage.
Slashing damage.
6 plus 7 is 13. Hit. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I think that's all I can do, but I will stand my ground. Now
You
a
do
chat
so.
option.
So
Oh.
I think one of the other people in the bar here is giving you healing. I don't know how that works, but
Yes, it's for me.
Mind your business.
Where's my D10? Ooh, that's a 6.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right, Sol, you're up.
okay. Now, Koza, how many spells can I do at once? Because I know there's action and bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
and you can do a cantrip.
Right.
But if I wanted to do spells that take spell slots, how many of those can I do on a turn?
Well, you can do one spell that's a numbered spell, and then you can do one that's a cantrip. But the cantrip has to be a bonus. No, doesn't matter. One has to be an action and one has to be a bonus action.
Okay. Curiosity, how's your barbarian doing? Is it
Am I allowed to say?
No, you have to describe it. You can't give a number.
I'm not quite on the verge of death, but I'm bleeding very badly.
okay? So I should probably try and heal you, rather than doing. This will still work. So Pedro looks over at Nakiyashi and buck up, chum. You stay in the fight. Stay alive. That would be enough. And I'm going to cast Healing Word, but at a 2nd level, because
Oh,
it's better.
right. That's what I do when I play my bagpipe and I do a sick lick.
Yes. Okay, you get 8 healing back because I rolled terribly on these D4s.
That's a lot.
Yes, and then for my action, I will turn to the Dragon Princess and say, "Ha! You couldn't even kill us in 1 attack. You couldn't even kill us in 2 attacks. What kind of dragon do you think you are?" And I will viciously mock her again.
All right, so I need to roll a Constitution save.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. She doesn't have much of that. A 5.
That is a failure, so she takes 2 psychic damage and
Oh.
has disadvantage on her next attack.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, that was my action and bonus action. I am still staying back because I don't want to be up where the dragon can hit me.
Right. All right. So it's the dragon's turn, and you see it. It has green glowing eyes, and you see the spittle in its mouth start to get more spittly, and it vomits upon the 2 that are in front of it, and
Ew.
right. It's a 30-foot line and it's 5 foot wide, so it's gonna hit both of you.
Oh, dear.
You make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh, I think I have something for this.
Okay, and this is going against Nakiyasha and Ardeth.
Right.
Yes, I can see this happening, so I have advantage.
Ooh.
I have a danger sense.
Ooh, so dangerous.
Oh dear, they're both very bad.
Okay, well, I can help a little bit. I have this thing called Cutting Words where I can reduce how much damage it does.
Sure.
So I guess I use one of my bardic inspirations for
Mhm.
that. And the
What did
acid does 5 less damage. That's a lot for...
Oh.
That was almost all 6.
So what did you roll, Curiosity?
I've rolled a 5.
A 5. Total?
Yeah. With
A
advantage.
very... What did you roll?
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
All right, let me roll these dice. And Koza goes into her bag and pulls out a handful of dice. Just making sure I got this right. Okay, let's go. All right, -5. Y'all take 31 acid damage.
I take half of that because I'm
Right.
a totem of the bear.
Ooh.
And also saw some very kind patron at the bar has given you your spell slot back.
Oh, that's good.
I told you to mind your business. Now I'm going to roll one of the QB dice to see if they get it back. And if it's a 5 or a 6, they do. It's a 3.
That's good for us, right?
Yes.
Yes, because I can't do that again.
Ever or
If
just
we
yet?
died, do we have to do this all again?
No, you just lose.
Oh dear. We
Oh.
just really die.
I'm going to kill you in real life. All right.
I don't know whether she's joking or not.
I think she's joking.
Can I have my character roll an insight check on Koza? Is that a thing I can do?
Oh, I don't know. Black Despair, it's your turn.
Right. I'd like people to refer to me as that all the time now.
Just
Uh,
secret nickname.
I am going to. I'm going to cast another dark bolt at the dragon.
All right.
That seemed to work the first time. That is a 20 again.
20 hits. You're rolling really well on
I'm
these.
rolling very well. This
Well,
die
y'all
does
are. No one's missed it yet.
6 plus 10, 16. 22 cold damage.
Oh,
and
22.
And 6 necrotic damage.
So it's 22 plus 6 is 8. 1. All right.
And I think that's it. I feel like I should be able to shoot more of these per turn, but that's my turn.
Do you want to move?
Sure. I'll move somewhere that I won't get acid sprayed on me.
But I can't do that again. I guess you don't know in character that.
No.
So, yeah.
So
Alright,
I
you
didn't
move
get acid
behind-
on me the first time.
Right.
I moved behind something, yes.
Right. You move behind a pillar. All right. Oh, next up. Hold on. Courageous witch, go!
That means you have curiosity.
Is that me?
Wait, is that? Hold on.
But shouldn't
No.
it be Avilius'
No, it's not.
character's turn?
It's Avelios' turn. She points to Avelios.
All right. I am gonna go ahead and use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Oh.
Just get my AC a little bit higher there,
All right.
and try and hit this dragon again with my sword.
All right. Do it.
That is a natural 20 on the die.
Oh, this is very important, everyone. This is very exciting. What happens when you do that is you get to roll the damage that you're rolling for your damage twice.
All
so
right.
you double it.
Okay. I roll 2 of the dice. All right. Okay. So that's 16 damage.
Right.
And can I move around to
Sure.
can I move around the dragon? I still want to stay with it, just that way it can't get both me and Curiosity in another line.
Right. That works really well. All right. Curiosity, it's your turn.
Okay. Yes, I suppose I would like to hit the dragon with my axe again. Or try to.
Do it.
Shall I? Yes, recklessly.
Ooh.
It's a 25.
That hits. No one's missed.
And
You're very good at this game.
12.
Apparently.
Very good at
That's a
rolling dice.
12. So, 18.
18
Slashing
piercing damage.
Or slashing with my axe.
Or slashing. All right.
I checked.
7 plus 8 is 15. 3. All right. No, that's a 4. All right. Next up is Soul. What would you like to do?
Okay, Avilios, your character is almost dead now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I took 31 damage, and that's most of my health.
Yeah, I don't think I can give you 31, but I'm gonna do the same, basically the same thing I did last time, but this time giving you the healing word of level 2. Trying to come up with something witty to say as does it.
I would just use Proverbs.
I don't have any of those. Here, I'll roll the dice, and if I come up with something, I'll say it later.
You could say,
All right.
our friendship is stronger than this dragon.
Ooh, that's very good.
So you get 9 points of healing. And then I turn to the dragon again and say, it looks like someone can't hold their drink. Because I viciously mock them again.
Oh,
So-
You're using all your inspirational magic to muck instead of helping your friends. It's fine. I usually do the opposite. What was it? What's rolling my bacon?
Oh, wisdom save.
Wisdom is a 10.
That's a fail.
Oh.
It takes 2 psychic damage
Oh.
and has disadvantage.
7 disadvantage.
Saul, that nice spider at the bar has recharged you again.
Oh, it's very nice to have a spider that isn't trying to attack me and get all up in my
That
business.
was the one. That man over there that looks like a very large spider.
Does anyone help me? Right. Next up is the dragon's turn. All right, the dragon is going to stomp its feet on the ground, and it's going to. Its eyes flare, and it roars at all of you, and I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh dear.
Okay.
At 20.
I haven't rolled below a 17 this entire night. That's a 21. Sorry, that's a 21. I lost character.
I didn't do so great there. That's only an 8.
Well, I've got a 4.
All right.
Unfortunately, wisdom is another one of my not so strong suits. It's really just the axe. It's the thing.
All right, anyone who rolled but below an 16 becomes frightened. And if you check your sheet, it's a condition. It's under condition. It says what happens. You have to move away from the. Wait, no, you can't move any closer to the creature, and you have disadvantage on attacks. I don't know. I don't have the sheet in front of me.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I'm not attacking, but that's rough for you,
Yes.
Curiosity.
Yes, it's terrible. I've written it down. It's all your abilities and attacks, and then we can't move any closer.
Right.
Fortunately,
and it lasts,
I don't have to.
It lasts for 1 minute. You can repeat the save and throw at the end of each turn,
Oh dear.
and in the effect if you succeed.
I don't know that I can succeed on this one.
It's only a 16.
I have a -1.
Oh, well, that could cause problems.
If I can go around without having to heal you guys, I think I can do a thing that could give you inspiration. But it's either healing or inspiration. I can't do both.
I'm very injured again.
All right, and it's going to fly up into the air. It's moving away from your curiosity, which means you can make an attack.
Yes, I
At
would like
disadvantage.
to. Oh dear.
I can make one too, yeah?
Right, yes. At disadvantage or just regular? Just regular.
Oh, that's a 19.
Oh, you still hit.
12.
Yes?
Yeah.
I rolled poorly, but not to be outdone, Aeos is going to try and cheat and roll sleight
Oh!
of hand.
Okay. Do it.
I rolled
guess that-
11 slashing damage.
Thank you.
All right. That is, I have a +6 to sleight of hand, so that is a 16. Does anyone notice?
Koza doesn't see. Does anyone else see?
I don't even have my Aeos character sheet up.
I can roll. My passive perception is like a 10, so
Mine's
Yeah, I
not
think
that
mine's
high.
only like a 13 or something.
All right.
yeah, because I'm not looking.
You can cheat.
All right.
How much damage do you do?
Yeah, I'm just going to change it to a hit. And then
All right. Roll your damage. You could change it to a 20.
I thought about it, but sure. Why not?
Another 20!
Just on fire tonight, just like Folan over here.
You're so
Can't
good at
miss.
this game!
You two are very
going on?
good at this.
You know, if you use a smite, you can double the dice on that too.
I can't because I already I used all my spells already.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, so that is also 11 damage.
Oh. Well, that's not...
Didn't roll great on
No.
the damage.
That's all right. She looks at her page and giggles and then looks back at you guys. All right. Curiosity, it's your turn. No, wait, no, the dragon just went. Colin, it's your turn.
Is that what we're calling me now? I was getting used to the.
I'm sorry,
Black
sometimes I
Despair.
forget your names, and I remember my nicknames, and that's all I've got.
I know, I like the nickname.
I would like to know all of our nicknames.
Alright. Well, Folin's is Dark Despair. Aeos is the Courageous Witch. And yours is Spirit of Inquiry. And Soul's just Soul, I know Soul.
Those are nice.
You think I would make bad nicknames for you?
No.
So you're still fighting the dragon?
Yeah,
Kill
go
the
ahead.
dragon.
Well, that one's probably gonna miss unless I cheat.
We are not cheating. It's
why
not
would
fun
you
that
cheat?
way.
Huh?
It's
I
a
didn't
story.
That's a 13.
Oh, 13 misses. Wait, what were you doing?
I was hitting it with an Eldritch Blast again. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, it's all right. And it goes wide and it hits a pillar, chipping it away.
And I guess that's it.
Oh. All right. Aeos, you're up.
All right.
It's flying up in the air.
It's up in the air, yeah?
Right. It's
How
about
bad-
20 feet away.
Oh. How badly does Curiosity your character look?
I'm quite covered in blood.
All right.
Not
I'll
great,
go ahead
I would
and
say.
use 10 points of my lay on hands and heal you back 10.
Where do you touch her?
Yes, Amelia.
Yes, Aemelios. Where do you touch her?
Just on one of the wounds, I guess. That's what seems to make sense, right?
Yeah.
Just get like an arm wound and just boom, you know.
Thank you very much.
Roll for healing.
I don't. It's just.
Oh,
I just
right,
have
sorry.
points. Yeah. So you heal 10.
I look much better.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that was my action. No, you know what? I'm gonna run away from Curiosity's character so we don't both get blasted by acid again.
Right. Okay. Curiosity, it's your turn.
Okay, so the dragon is flying.
Right.
I can't hit it with my axe, so I would like to look up and I'll open my large sort of dragon snout and I would like to breathe fire at it.
Ooh.
So it must make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, all right.
And
Dexterity saving throw.
I feel the save is very low. It's a 12.
I rolled a 6 and it's a 6 plus 6. So it's a 12. So do I take half damage?
I think so. Yes. So, my 6s. Well, I've rolled 11. So
11. So the 5 or 6? 5?
It depends, rounding up or down.
They're cubes, they're not round.
I mean the numbers.
4.
Oh.
All right.
Dividing it in half, make it a half number. So to get to a whole number, you either round up or round down.
5.5.
You could just do 6,
All right.
if that's easier.
I'm not good with fractions.
They're needlessly complex. I believe that's all.
Well, you're still afraid. If you'd like to not be afraid anymore, you have to make a save.
Yes, I would very much like that. Oh dear. Well, that's a 3.
You're still afraid of this giant. You have flashes in your memory of all of the bad dragons you've come across, and your primal instincts kick in, and you're like, oh, this is a big bad dragon. All right.
I suppose that's it.
So,
Okay, well, my dude's still afraid of the dragon, but also realizes, it's flying up in the air, and our kitty friends can't hit it. So I'm going to try and do something about that. And so starts doing this kind of scared, terrified, almost you might say hideous laughter, and points at the dragon. And it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a 9.
That fails. So creature of your choice, you can see within range, perceives everything is hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter if this spell affects it. When it fails, it falls prone and becomes incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. You can make another save at the end of each of its turns or each time it takes damage. And it has advantage on the saving throw if it's triggered by damage. But at least for now, I guess it falls out of the sky and is laughing about it.
Right. Curiosity? Could you make a dex save for me?
Oh dear.
But she can see this coming, right?
Right.
Oh yes, that means I get advantage. Thank you. That's a 19.
Oh, you dive out of the way just as this laughing creature comes falling down. Do I get to make the save because I fail?
If it's taking damage.
All right. And so wisdom. Ooh, that's
Yes.
a 3.
That fails. It's still laughing.
It continues to laugh a hideous, guttural, throaty laugh.
That's a terrible spell. That would be awful.
I think I can do that. Maybe I learned how to do that once. Anyways,
But
it's the dragon's turn!
Well, end of my turn. Try another wisdom save. Nope, I'm still scared, but
Oh, right.
I'm scared of this. Its laughing is really hideous, I guess.
Right.
I'm scared
It's
of that.
doing the laugh, and then you're doing the nervous laugh on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm making a save. A 17 save out of this.
Yes, it does, but that's at the end
End
its
of the
turn.
turn. So you see the dragon on its back, just like holding its belly and it's laughing, and then its eyes open and it stops laughing and it starts turning over. But now it's Fulin's turn.
Right. So I'm getting bored of shooting it with the Eldritch Blast. So what I'm going to do is use my feline agility to run up to it. And
Oh,
I'm going to cast as a cantrip Dark Maw. And I'm going to bite it
oh.
with it says the thing that Curiosity wrote here was thick penumbral ichor drips from your shadow-stained mouth, filling your mouth with giant shadow fangs. Is this a real thing?
Yes, isn't it scary?
That's fucking terrifying. So I do that,
All right, do it.
but I most likely miss.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 14.
Oh, no, that does miss. Sorry.
So I bite it, nothing. All right.
But you
It's got a very
Well-
thick hide. You bite it, and then you gnarl at it, but you can't pierce through the scales.
But you look very scary.
Right.
I look terrifying doing it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's it.
All right. Next up, Aeos.
All right. So it's on the ground again?
Yes. It is
All right.
prone.
Okay, so I think Chester was telling me earlier that gives me advantage on my...
Oh, hold on. You should have had
Melee?
advantage.
Oh, I just had
But it's not
advantage.
your turn anymore, so it doesn't matter. Avelios, go.
Oh, fine.
I suppose Chester's very good at this game.
He's who made my character mostly.
Really?
Well,
I
am
wasn't
supposed
gonna
to know
read
whether
the
your
book.
imaginary
No, he's made
dragon
you
is lying
extremely
down or not.
powerful.
He was saying his characters are level 20, and we're only doing level 4.
He must be very good.
Okay, yeah. So that's gonna be a 30 to hit him.
Oh my. By the gods. Yes, it hits.
That doesn't
All
sound
right.
right.
Well, I get to add my charisma bonus to attack and my
Goodness.
strength bonus right now. So
Should
Oh.
have had Chester make our count.
Roll your damage.
all right. That is 11 damage.
Oh, 11 damage. He's looking mighty ripe.
Do you pluck dragons? Do they get ripe?
Don't know. I've never met one.
I
I've
thought
never
it-
even met a dragonborn, have I? Is there a dragonborn in this town?
There's got
yes.
to be somewhere.
Yeah, what's his name? The son of Edgedad.
Karnan.
Oh,
Karnan's
okay.
son
Oh,
is
yes.
here.
Our blacksmith.
Oh, what's his
Oh.
name?
I thought he was just covered in soot.
Ruko. That's his name.
Yes, he's a black dragonborn, I think.
Oh.
Yes.
Is this offensive? Have I made this offensive?
No, I don't.
No, these are real things, right? Alright, who's next? Curiosity!
Oh,
It's on the
uh,
ground in front of you.
Yes, I want to recklessly hit it with my my great axe.
Alright, wait. You're still afraid of it, yes?
Yes.
But it is prone. So you just do a straight roll. You can't build one more.
So I just do the one.
Just do the one, you don't
Eh.
attack recklessly.
That's a 1.
Oh, that's bad. Do you have
Yes.
luck?
No,
Oh. Do you have another attack?
no.
You swing at it and you hit your foot. Take 1 damage.
Oh,
Next
no.
up, Soul.
It was that bad.
Okay.
Oh no.
That's what I do on ones when I play.
This is why I don't use.
Okay.
Dragons.
Well, gosh, I've lost track of who's more hurt between Curiosity and Avelios's characters.
How are y'all looking?
I'm a little bloody. I'm a little under half.
Yes, I'm better than him.
Okay. I mean, I could try and make the
Describing
dragon
it very
laugh
well.
again, but I should probably heal you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna do another healing word at Ardeth and say, "Good job kicking him while he's down or while she's down." And so you get 7 points of healing, and then I will. Okay, hold on. No, I'm still gonna, because I'd have to get up close for that one. So viciously mock the dragon and say, "What good are your wings if you can't even stay in the air?"
Oh, I have to make a wisdom save?
Yes.
Oh, I rolled an 8.
That's a fail. 4! That's so
Oh.
many.
Oh, that's... Oh, you're hurting its head and it says, oh!
And it's got disadvantage on its next attack.
All right, which is right now because it's its turn. The dragon rights
Oh,
itself
wisdom save.
standing on all fours.
Does a 17 beat the fear? For the wisdom save?
Oh,
Oh,
yes!
I forgot to do mine.
Oh, you can roll it.
Oh, okay.
How could
She
she
lets
get
me
to
roll.
roll things on not her turn, but I can't roll things not on my turn?
Because I like her better than I like you.
Well, that just seems patently unfair.
Maybe you should be nicer. Oh, I've done an 18.
You also save! Yay! Alright, the dragon's going to turn. And she's right next to Curiosity's character. So she's going to bite your character and try and claw at you.
Oh dear.
So you've got 3 attacks coming your way. The first one's at disadvantage. Ooh. Does a 14 hit you?
Oh, it does.
Oh.
I
right.
will reaction and cutting words that and say, "No, that's my friend. You don't get to bite my friend." And so I roll a d6, and that
Mhm.
goes away from its attack roll. 2.
Alright.
Does a 12 still hit?
It does not.
Oh! Alright, the first one doesn't hit, so now we're doing the claw attacks.
That's good.
Ooh, alright. Plus 7. Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Ooh.
That's my armor. So
Okay. So both of these are going to hit you. For 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 points of slashing damage.
okay, and that is that the half.
No, that's the whole, and then you have it.
Okay, so 4.
And the creature roars in anger yet again. That's its turn. Fallen, it's your turn.
Now,
Oh,
before
I
I roll
could have hit
anything,
you.
you
Sorry,
could
go.
have, but it's not your turn anymore. Is it still prone before I roll my attack?
No.
Again? All right, just wanted to make sure. Fucking gang.
I'm also right here too. If it ever wants to attack me, I feel bad for curiosity here.
I thought you moved away. See,
No,
this is
I-
what we get
I've-
for not getting the
I
battle mat
stabbed
out.
it again.
You said it was too
No.
much to bring out the battle mat and the minis.
No, I'm doing great. The whole point is that I'm resistant to everything but psychic damage right now.
I know. I wanted to try though. My AC is a 23. I wanted to try
How?
and swing at me a few times.
That seems that seems wrong. I don't
Got
think
Shield
you're
of Faith
playing right.
going on. I got I got the defensive fighting thing, so I got a +1. I got a shield, so +2, and I'm
Okay.
wearing full plate.
Well, next time I'll tell it to hit you. How about that? I'm
Right,
sure it'll listen
so-
to me. I look like it.
Roland rolled a 10 on his attack, but he rolled a 21 on his sleight of hand check.
Oh, all right. I didn't see it.
Does an 18 hit?
Oh, it does. Wait, 18?
18.
Yes.
I bite it again.
All right, roll your damage.
Valio setting a dangerous precedent. Well, that was only 6 points of necrotic damage.
Fallen. Do you want to tell everyone how you kill the dragon?
You've
Kill
done
with
it.
this Stupid fake attack. I bite its jugular and then I rip it apart with my necrotic teeth and causing it to just sort of rot away from the inside.
Ooh. And as the creature melts away, the acid eaten at it, and the necrotic damage eaten away, the room begins to fill with light as the sky clears above you. And you can again hear birds and animals in the town that you've saved from the evil dragon. You won!
Yay!
Bard, change the music again.
What?
Is there a dragon horde anywhere, and how much money do we get?
Oh, yes. Roll a percentile dice.
All right, 86.
86. Koza starts doing math. There's
We'll be here for a bit. Anyone want another round?
I would love one.
Definitely.
1,634 platinum in the vault.
We could buy the whole town.
I mean,
Okay,
there's
but
no
this
one
is
living
just-
there, so it's kind of yours.
Oh,
This is just
plus
Even
turning
better.
into real life again.
Right, so we buy the town and name it Freevale.
But we don't even have to buy it. There's no one there.
yeah,
We're here.
it's
We
just
have
our
it.
town.
Right? And there's a
right.
unicorn protecting the woods.
We have so much money. We could rebuild this town.
So we need to hire guards. How much to hire guards?
We don't have to keep playing. That's
Oh.
all I had.
But can we
What
play
if
it
we
again?
wanted to keep playing?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want. But she closes the book. I say that we all get really drunk.
Sure.
Yeah.
Shots for Fallen the Dragon Slayer!
Leads out of curiosity. I feel kind of bad I cheated on that last roll.
What?
Nothing.
Bonin.
What? I kept missing.
No, that makes for a good story.
And as the afternoon fades and the friends get as drunk as possible, curiosity makes friends with some strangers. And everyone passes out or trances. Until next time. Yay!
Yay!
We did it.
We
Almost
did
the
it.
minute.
We done did it.
Amazing.
Well, Barry, wherever you are out there, I hope you get the chance to watch this.
Oh my god.
You have to watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Required viewing.
Well, Dungeon Mistress, you want me to take this out?
Yes, please.
All right. Well, thank you everyone out there for watching. Thank you, LB, for running this. Like spur of the
welcome.
moment. Came up with this like 30
Yeah.
minutes before we went live.
That was so
15.
fun.
Yeah. So that's it was great. I'm very glad we got to do this. Hopefully we'll be back same time, same place next week with our illustrious dungeon master to continue the adventure, the cliffhanger we left off on last time. But until then, you can check us out on Thursday. We'll be playing Wild Space. That's our 5th edition D&D campaign run by Ryan. That's at 8:00 Eastern time. And we just saved a bunch of clones of Alex's character. So that was that, and we'll see what we get into next. It's bound to be weird. You can join us on Friday for Neon Souls, which is a sprawl game that I run. And then rest of our schedule is below our faces. I'm not going to go through all that. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us here on Twitch if you're watching us live and you haven't clicked that button yet. Go in and do it, please. We really appreciate that. We had a lot of activity here in the chat today. Thank you, GB, for all of the gifted subs. That is so awesome. We really appreciate it. And everyone else who followed and redeemed things. We had redemptions from, I think, Mecca, and I think we had other from GB. I'm scrolling back to the chat, but I can only focus on so much at once. Thank you, everyone that participated and talked and engaged. And follow us on Discord or join our Discord. The link's below our faces too. That's where we do most of our talking throughout the week, and you can engage with all of us and on all of our shows. Does anybody have anything else before we call it a night?
I do, if you would be so kind as to throw them into the chat. On Friday afternoons for the next 4 weeks at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm on twitch.tv/encounter roleplay, running an Apocalypse World game for our good friend Graybeard of Graybeard's Tavern and our good friend Rob, or bonus stage Rob, or bonus _stage _ Rob, I think. Yeah, and a couple of other friends of ours. It's really fun. It's called Diesel Punks, and it's Diesel Punk, so come hang out with us in an apocalypse that's vaguely Borderlands. And then on Monday nights, I am on twitch.tv/Cobalt Press, playing in another D&D 5e game where we are spotlighting their new 5e supplement. It's called Deep Magics. It's huge. It's a whole tome. There's like, what you saw some of the spells from it here today, but there's like 700 new spells. There's new cleric domains. There's new patrons. There's new subclasses. There's all kinds of shit. So buy the book. You can get it on DriveThruRPG and also on Roll20. That's where you run your games. So yeah, come hang out. It's really fun.
All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for us for tonight because we're just past the hour. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you again, LB. And until next time, good game and good night, Internet.